fellow review lounge people, and this time we're going to review on episode 1 and 2 of Star Wars: The Acolyte. I just saw the first 2 episodes, and I enjoy it. And now this review is not going to be a nitpicking. This is not going to be a backstory. I'm not going to go in depth. All that. That's not what I do. Of course, everybody know on my channel. I just review it on the show and how I liked it, and that's it. And there's other channels that go in depth and go the back history and all that. I don't do that. I just review for what I've seen, and that's what I talk about. And Star Wars Acolyte episode 1 and 2 dropped yesterday on the 4th, and let me tell you, I enjoyed this a whole lot. It has action. It has the CG is really good. The scenery is really good. I like all of it. You got Lee Jing Jae in here. He's from the Squid Games. He plays a Jedi Master. Then you have Carrie Ann Moss in here. She plays a Jedi Master as well, called Indra. And as you see, she's we see a bunch of trailers, of course, and she's in the first opening scene. We all seen that. You got Amanda Stormberg in here. She's playing two characters. She's playing Asa and May, basically. And so basically what this is what they're saying is about 100 years. It says 100 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire and the Galactic Republic and Jedi Order, precisely during a time of centuries of long peace. Basically, so Jedi's hiding their power, and then we get an opening scene in the first episode. You have Jay's character, and that should be Asa. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Coming there and fighting the Giant Master, carrying Moss's character. It's a good fight scene. A lot of kung fu things like that. I'm not a huge Jedi lore person, but you can tell if you watch the original Jedi movies. I think that's 4, 5, and 6. It's not as has that fighting style. But of course, it was made a long time ago. Then you have the other episodes. And I like the fight. I like the fighting. I like the style and all that. I thought that was really good. And you have and like I said, you have Lee Jing's character. He's doing well in it. He's from we all know him from Squid Games that blew up. I think what 2 years ago. And I really enjoyed episode 1 and 2. Episode 1 basically is an intro. They're trying to figure out that this character that Amanda Storm was playing Asa, and she is after these certain Jedi's. Of course, you have to keep watching to find out why. We know that Amanda's playing. She's playing two characters. You have Asa and you got May. Of course, and after you watch it, we know May used to be a Jedi, but she stopped doing it for about 6 years. You got Asa. Everybody thought she was dead. Then come to find out, she's killing Jedi, and they're trying to figure out why she's doing this. And I like that. I like that. That's an interesting story. Now, some people will be like, "Oh my gosh, there's so many girls. This is Star Wars, is female, and blah blah blah, and things like that." And I'm like, if that's not the main focus that hinders the storyline of this, then why go so hard on it? There's a bunch of characters in here. Then people are like, oh, so much diversity. I'm like, I mean, Star Wars. You're in a galaxy far away, like everywhere. You're going to see a bunch of different type of people: black, white, yellow, green, red, purple, green. Aliens with big heads, aliens with small heads, aliens that look nasty. So, okay, yes, this is gonna be. This has a little bit more women in it with a good balance of men and women. Because back in other Star Wars, it was really male dominated. It's really male white dominated in a lot of these movies. But people still complaining. And I'm like, it's 2024. How much are you going to complain? This is what it is, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. But people are still watching it and still complaining about it. And I'm like, why watch it? Because when you're watching it, you're just giving the ratings to the people, and they're gonna make more of it. So why complain? And it's also some small people. Now the other Star Wars shows like Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, I didn't care for those too much. Ahsoka was okay, but I didn't feel like I should have to go back and watch the cartoons to understand that. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. It was nice. Like the CGI, the scene was all that, but story, it was okay. It was kind of lacking. Obi Wan, it was okay, but I felt like he was just babysitting a little girl, and that was it. And it had a story of him and how he was feeling about Darth Vader, Anakin, and all that. We get that, but I just feel like it was just. I felt like certain things were just forced. Now this, so far, first episode 1 and 2, I don't feel like it's forced. Now sometimes you can have diversity, but females, things like that, but let it be natural. Don't force it. Don't downgrade the other characters. Don't downgrade the male characters. Don't downgrade the female characters. Let's have a good balance of this. I think that'd be done well. And so far, episode 1 and 2, I am enjoying episode 1 and 2. Episode 1 is about, I think, 40 minutes long. It's good. It introduces you to the characters. The first scene opens a fight scene. You see these characters. You introduce to the characters. Um, uh, you get to know, get to a little bit know about a little about them. You can see people's quirks, things like that. And so far, I'm enjoying it. You have a character called Your Vandar. He's like the typical go by the book kind of dude, which I like that. Then, like I said, you have Lee J playing Soul. He's doing really good. I think the way he speaks sometimes get kind of distracting, like he's being too serious. But other than that, so the first episode you go with that where you open scenes a fight scene. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's a fight scene. But we kind of know, this person is hunting Jedi and she's killing them. So, uh, take that. Okay, you should have seen this already. You know. Then they're trying to find this person. You have May, that's Amanda's character, where she used to be a Jedi, but she stopped. And they come from a place where it was caught on fire and things like that. But something's happening because you got also killing these Jedi's, but we don't know why. But we know that there's the Sith having her do that, and she's killing certain Jedi. But you're wondering why. And through the trailers that we see, it could be something a little bit more deeper, of course. Not everybody's perfect. Even though Jedi is meant to be these peace and these good people, you can still have Jedi doing certain things that are not right and doing certain things that they say they go by, but they don't go by. So I see that as well, and you can tell there's a lot of maybe something happened in the past, people getting revenge. It's a revenge story, as we can see. It's a revenge story. Something happened. Asa's going after these people. She feels like she was betrayed. You can tell she felt like she was betrayed. She felt like the Jedi are a bunch of fake people where they spout this certain agenda, but they don't uphold the certain agenda, of course. And that's what happening. But of course, you're going to have um, certain people, even though they seem good and they do certain things, they could be bad, but also they make wrong decisions. So certain things like that. And I can get that. But the first episode, that's what it does. It introduces that and introduce those characters, and I'm enjoying it. It's not bad. It's not the most awesome thing so far I've seen, but it's good. It's enjoyable. I'm enjoying the first episodes. Like I said, about 40 minutes. The first one, about 40 minutes for the second episode. So I hope they keep it where it's a good length. I hope they keep it where it's about maybe 45 to give us maybe an hour episodes. Don't give us these 20 25 minute. No, give us these nice episodes so we can get into this. But first episode is good. Like I said, you introduce the characters, the fighting, all that. I am enjoying that a lot. I want to see more fighting. Show me more lightsaber. I don't care if it's a female, alien, black, white, purple. I don't care as long as they um push the story along. That's all. That's what it matters. And so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I feel like it's a balance so far. I like these characters. The character Asa May, played by Amanda, I do feel that she's playing two characters. She's playing two characters, and I feel that the way that she emotes, the way you see her, how she acts. I feel like there's two different characters, and I'm liking that as well. Like I said before, the scenery, the all that's really good. I'm enjoying that, and I like to. I'm not a big, huge Star Wars fan nerd, so I'm not going to go into none of that. I'm going to be what I'm seeing and what I'm enjoying, and what I don't like, what I do like. And so far, I'm liking all this. Uh, I'm not going to nitpick. I mean, it could be a little bit more fighting, a little bit more, better, no dialogue, things like that. But other than that, I can't say. The reason I give the first episode a B, it's just that it was good, but it was not like exciting, not like oh my goodness. I would give it a B. Nothing too bad about it. People be like, oh man, it's females and black people and blah blah blah. And Star Wars is woke and Star Wars got female and they're pandering. No, I don't think this is it. I think this is an enjoyable show so far. And when people saw the trail, people see the trailers of, we see more black people than, and all these characters, but oh, they're like, I mean, what's the big deal? As long as it pushes the story along, that's fine. And the second episode, of course, you continuing with these characters, looking for Asa and finding her, and they find her in the second episode, and they had the conflict, and Lee Jang Soul and his character Soul confronts her and try to talk to her, and they have a good scene, and I like the way the Jedi move and fight and so smooth, which that's I like that, as he moves around and the camera pans and he's behind her, and he's like, what? And like I like that a lot. I like how that's done. It's done very well on that. Like the fight scene is so good. But I'm enjoying this. Episode two, just like episode two just continues with we left off of one, of course. So in two, first in the first episode, they're trying to figure out who's killing it. They find out that it's May's sister Asa, and she's killing them. And they got to find out what's going on. Second episode, they find her, they confront her, um, and they have a good fight scene with that. And Asa and May, they see each other, and you can see that, and they thought each other was dead, and you see that emotion. I like that. Then that's it's good, but Asa, she's going around and trying to kill a Jedi, and this is going to show more Jedi and things like that. At the end of episode two, we have a Wookiee Jedi. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I was like, why not? Why can't have Wookiee Jedi? You got Yoda, you got a 3 inch whatever alien fighting. So I mean, why couldn't a Wookiee be a Jedi? you know but I'm really enjoying this episode one and two. It's really good. I think it's done well. Dialogue is okay. I don't think it's pandering. I think it's pushing an agenda. Jedi's hiding their power, so you're going to see a bunch of Jedi, male, female, alien, whatever. You're going to see a bunch of them. So what? But I am enjoying it, and I like it. I want to see this, and you're gonna see more of the dark sides coming up. It also shows you that just because a Jedi, not everybody is so called good or follow the ways. Some people might bend the ways, which we understand that. But sometimes when you bend the ways and you do certain things, people will come after you, and that. But that shows you, even though judges have to be good, certain things you do hurt people, and they're gonna come after you, and that they have that revenge and sentiment, and like that rage, and I see that in Asa when she's going after these Jedi's and things like that. So, like I said, first two episodes is really basically an intro into it. I'm enjoying it. I give episode one and two a B. Like, it's not nothing astounding, but it's not bad either. Like I said, I'm not a huge Jedi nerd. I'm not gonna go in depth like that about backstory and all that. I don't do that. I'm taking this for what it is and what it gives me, and it's not pandering. It's nothing's forced. It's just a really good story so far that makes you wonder what's happening, what's going on, why is Asa acting like this, why she's killing these masters for, what did these masters do for her to kill them and go after them, what's going on. That's what's going to bring you into the story. That's what's going to make you want more of this, and I'm enjoying it so far. I have no complaints. I can't wait when it drops next week, next Tuesday. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna do a review right there, and, and drop it, because I like it. And we have so much stuff coming out. You got Lord of the Rings coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna review each episode of that. I'm try to do it with my wife, because we finished watching the first episode. But I am enjoying Star Wars Acolyte. Lee Jing's character is awesome. He's doing real good. Hope to see more Cameron Moss, because they're gonna have flashbacks. So we're gonna see them as they were younger. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in the trailer. We've seen that. We saw that. So I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. No really complaints. I don't think it's pandering. I like the action. I like the fight scenes. All that is done very well. Other channels, a lot of times people are just pandering to a certain crowd to get views, and that's fine. I get what they're doing. That's not me. I'm not going to pandering. If I don't like something, I'll say it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. If I like it, I tell you. I'm not going to pander people just to bring views in. Just me, and I enjoy it. It's a good show so far. It's better than Obi-Wan. It's way better than Ahsoka so far, with 2 episodes so far. I'm waiting for episode 3 now. We'll wait and see. All right. But what do you think of Star Wars Acolyte? Did you enjoy it? Would you like it? And please be real. Don't think it's pandering. Be specific of your critiquing, okay? Be respectful. All right. Everybody has opinion, just like everybody has a butthole. Everybody has one, and a lot of times all of them stink majority of the time. But make sure you leave a comment. I want everybody to know what they thought about it. Leave a comment. Like this, please share it. Please subscribe. And until next time, until the next episode of Jedi Acolyte episode 3. Peace, guys. Enjoy.